All right. I'm just fixing up my camera here. My computer's totally broken. Let me see if I can get something to hold this up. I'll be right back. Just give me a second. Oh gosh. All right, here we go. Okay, can you guys hear me? This is the first time I'm doing like a live on my channel with my computer. I usually do it on my phone. Okay, so we have, okay, people coming in. It's just let me know where you're coming in from. Oh gosh, I always get so nervous when I do lives. I really do. It's just like this anxiety that I have. Oh, okay. New Jersey, okay. Minnesota. All right. Washington, Kansas. Good morning from Louisiana. Hello from Western North Carolina. Hi, Texas, Montana. Hello. Yes, I can hear you, watching you from Vermont. Hello. Florida, South Carolina. Oh my gosh. Pasadena, Texas, Utah. Oh my gosh. Oklahoma. I don't know how to spell the town that you're from. I'm sorry. Or city. I mean, not spell, pronounce it. I'm horrible at like new words. I'm just like Tekusimse. I'm not even going to try anymore. Seriously. Alabama, Georgia, Oregon, California. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for coming on. God bless you all. I've been thinking about this live and just doing it. First of all, I just want to say I'm very thankful for all of you. I really do pray for you all and the different lives that you all, lead. And I'm just like, Lord, I'm just so thankful anybody would even, tune in to listen to my make stuff. It's been a pleasure to be able to go on this journey organically and just see where it's come. So yeah, I'm so glad people have made it. I follow your recipe. They are awesome, especially the water glassing eggs. Oh, thanks. I didn't even know people were still really watching that video on water glassing eggs. Okay. Thank you. Oh, thank you for saying God bless you. Thank you for praying. May God continue to bless you. Thank you. I feel like my prayer life is better than me actually like reading the Bible. I feel like I really need to like get into more with that. But yeah. Okay. Yes. Water glassing is such a good, godsend. Sorry. It's godsend. Yeah, it is. Ohio here, Tennessee. I just water glassed 10 dozen this past month. Good for you. I'm ordering freeze dryer as we speak. Okay, Trish. Make everybody jealous. I want a freeze dryer so bad. And I tell you, it's been on my mind. I just have to find a way to, trick my husband into thinking that we should get one. No, that's awesome for you. I am very happy for you because they're pretty awesome. They're pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm totally jealous in a good way. Happy for you, but jealous at the same time. Right? A freeze dryer would be my next conquest too. It really would be. But my goodness, they are expensive. But still, like if I had one, I would be like, oh my gosh, I have a freeze dryer. Oh my goodness. Okay. Good afternoon from Syracuse, New York, my friend, and praise the Lord and boiling hot coffee time. Okay. I think I had coffee like twice today. I usually only allow myself 1 cup, but I had 2 because I couldn't sleep because I was like worried about the giveaway, making sure that I did it correctly. So I hate that I missed getting your cookbook not wanting digital. Okay, so I didn't personally come out with a cookbook. So are you talking about the one that I was promoting for the Amish couple? Oh my gosh, I can't even believe that I don't remember what it was called. Maybe I can look. Hold on, let me check my, is it Preserving God's Bounty? Is it that one? Help me out, friends, because I forget my own stuff. Good morning from work. Oh, I should probably get started then because people are probably on their lunch break and I want to try to be respectful of their time here. Yes. Okay. Canning Amish everything. You should be able to physically get the book. It is a great book. It really is. Okay. That's a new video. Okay. All right. So we're doing this giveaway because I hit 100,000 subscribers. This would not be possible without all of you watching. So thank you so much. I wish so badly that there was a way that I can give to every single person. I really do. Like picking 3 people, it just feels just like not enough. You know what I mean? But just thank you over and over and over again. This channel has always been, I feel like, a gift from the Lord. Sorry, I just have to get into this real quick. And I feel like I'm just sort of just following his journey and putting whatever it is that he wants me to create. I feel like I've just been asking for creativity and just being organic, but what is the word that I'm looking for? Authentic. I hope you could see that because I've certainly made some mistakes on this channel. Let me tell you, remember I would like post stuff and then I would delete it because I was learning, I was a young YouTuber. I was learning and stuff, but you make your mistakes. It's a part of YouTube. It's just the way that it is. And you just hope people will stick by you as you go through it. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Oh gosh, you guys are so sweet. Love your videos. I started this year. Congrats. Thank you. And what's funny about this? When I first started YouTube, I'll tell you something. I'm gonna be really vulnerable here. My mindset was like, I want to get to 100,000 subscribers. Well, let me tell you something where God will just show you what the true and real journey is. When I finally got to 100,000 subscribers, I didn't even know until like days later. And I was like, oh my gosh. I told my husband, I was like, I reached 100,000 subscribers. He's like, oh my gosh, that's great. And he's like, aren't you excited? And I'm like, yeah. But I guess like was just like so thankful for the journey, and it already had done so much just in the community and, with people, that it was just like, you know what, Lord, these things don't really matter. They don't matter. What matters was the impact and the journey and getting to know people along the way. That is what really matters. That's the true blessing. Okay. So, I did your Mexican chicken. Did your Mexican chicken come out good? Because one of the things I forgot in the video was salt. Well, I shouldn't say I forgot. My husband and I try to watch the salt, so I didn't salt it. So, definitely add your salt. Okay, can you guys see me? Author live chat couldn't see me. I could see you. Teresa K, 4343. Tells me then that's how Make does it. It's so funny on how he forwards your videos to me when he wants to make your recipes. Oh my gosh. You know what? Here's the thing about my recipes that I've been really like wondering. Like, I know people get upset because I don't always have exact measurements. And it's because I'm just like throwing what I have in the pot, or, just like using what I have. Does that make sense? And I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't really have, the correct measurements, but I'm just throwing it in the pot, and I figure you guys can just wing it too. You can make too. I'm looking at the different kinds of freeze dryers. Let me know, because like the only one that I've really seen of freeze dryers has just been, oh, come on. Who's that freeze dryer? The main one. So I know someone can say it here. I had never measured unless I'm baking. So you're doing it right. Exactly. Like baking is definitely more of a formula. Less, yes, harvest right. Harvest right. Yeah, like that's what I've seen. I haven't really seen anything else. I'm now brave enough to try my own garden, small yard, small garden. Hey, you see what I did? I did a small garden. And I have plenty of space because I'm just like, this girl does not have time yet for a big garden. Okay. Okay, so let's get into the drawing here. So I have to do this. I have an automatic generator. Here comes the readers. Yes, because we are getting old. All right, let's do this. So, let me tell you what we're winning first. Okay. You will be getting a brand new set of the funnel kit. All right. These are mine. You'll love them. You get a regular mouth and then you get, okay, here we go. A wide mouth. All right. Regular mouth and then a wide mouth. They're awesome. And just so you know, so you can see, it has these great head space measurements and it's awesome. Awesome. I have not used another set except for the ForJars set since I've gotten it. All right. Also the vacuum sealer kit. That's going to be another prize. All right. And then the canning lids. So 100 canning lids. And then you can decide whether or not, do you want the regular size or do you want wide mouth? So you'll be able to decide which ones you want. Okay. I'm so sorry that I'm not keeping up with the comments. All right, so let's do this drawing. I hope you are here for it. Okay. I have to do it on my phone, so just give me a second. So this is going to be for the 100 canning lids. We're going to draw for the 100 canning lids now. So we're doing an automatic comment picker. So that way it's completely fair. So give me a second here while we do this. Okay. Oh, come on. All right, we're scanning. We're scanning. Okay, find winner. Okay, so the winner for, what was it I said, the 100 canning lids is at chio.mendez.165. I'm going to put it on the screen here. Okay. So if you're here, definitely tell me that you're here. Definitely tell me if you're here. Okay. So I'm going to put that down here for the 100 canning lids at chio.mendez.165. Okay. Here. You're here. Okay. So either way, I will try to contact you via using this, but it would be great for you to send me an email. That way I can verify it to you. My email is, I don't know how to put it on the screen here, guys. Sorry, I'm still really new at this, is makeitmake31@gmail.com. Congratulations. So is it Sean Swain? Is that you? Just want to verify because I really want to make sure that you get. Is that you? Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. So I'm going to write your name down here. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Okay. So I could contact you either through, hopefully I can contact you either through Gmail, but if not, I'm going to tell you my email. It's the business email where you can contact me. It's makeitmake31@gmail.com. And there is an automatic reply. Just disregard it. And that way I know it's you. You said you made a mistake, Sean? Oh no, I made a mistake. I'm new at this too. Okay, what happened? Let's see what we have here. Just want to make sure because he just commented, oh no, I made a mistake. I'm new at this too. Wait. Okay. All right, well, we can settle that out. I'm pretty sure we're fine. We're fine, right? We're fine. Okay. I think we're fine unless something else happens. I'm not the winner. I thought you were making sure you saw me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I see you. Yes, I do. Oh my gosh. Now I feel terrible. Okay. So you're not the winner. Okay. So you are not at Chio.Mendez165. .165. Okay. Is anybody here that's at Chio.Mendez.165? I will show it again. Anybody? Okay. Yes, thank you so much for being honest. Seriously, so super sweet. Okay, so I don't think they're here. That's fine. I'll contact them. No problem. Let's move on to the next drawing, and that was it. That's going to be for the vacuum sealer kit. All right, so let's move on to the drawing for the vacuum sealer kit. Oh my gosh, I don't know. How am I doing, guys, here? It's like it's just like, what do we do? Okay. Tube give away. Comment picker. Okay. Hey, thanks, guys, so much. All right, so we're going to do this. Let me just get back on. Sorry, guys. It takes me some time, so I have to keep going back and forth and put a link into the commenting picker. So if you just bear with me here. Okay. Going to put the link in. I'm going to fetch the winner. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Cut. Sorry, having some technical difficulties. Let's cut. I guess I'm just going to have to go straight to it. Where's the giveaway? Hi, friends. Okay. Now let's see if we can get it. Come on here. All right, I'm going to try another time here. Come on. What is going on here? All right, I'm going to pull out of this completely and then try again. I do apologize, guys. This was working earlier. If you just bear with me here. Paste, fetch. What in the world? All right, I'm going to do this another way. Come on, come on. Why is this not doing this? Take your time. Looks like you and I have the same ways with technology. You know what? This was working completely fine. I was like up at 5 a.m. doing this, making sure that this exact thing wouldn't happen. That's fine. We can just use another generator. Here we go. Okay, maybe it's the, oh my gosh. I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me on IG and on YouTube. We just hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and it just blesses my heart so much that anyone would want to interact with my content and just support my channel. So you know what? I'll do it this way. Maybe we'll go, oh, I think I know what I did. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, if this doesn't work here soon, congrats on 100K. Thank you. Heard of lots of good things about ForJars. Yeah, I do love their company, especially working with them, you know, hand in hand, like up front. I just want to say great company to work for real. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I have just apologized over and over. Hi, friends. Maybe it's because thank you so much for supporting me. Copy link. All right, we got the link copied. Paste. Oh, for heaven's sakes. All right. Well, I did this like 100 times. At this point, I'm just going to go and randomly select a winner because it's not working on that. So let me just go over here. Hi, friends. I just want to... Wow, there's 447 people that commented. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're just going to keep going up and down. Because I'm so sorry. It's just not working with me right now, the automatic generator. I'm sorry. I know the suspense is killing you. It's just, I can't believe this is like literally happening. Of course it would, because, you know, it's me, and nothing could ever be easy with me. So look at us. We're making it make right now. Okay. The winner is at Christy Trammell 1964. That's for the vacuum sealer kit. And she said, I haven't used the ForJars lids, but would love to try them. I love your channel and feel like we are good friends. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Okay, so is at Christy Trammell 1964 here. I'm writing it down here. T-I-E-T-R-A-M-E-L 1964. Okay, at Christy Trammell 1964. Okay, at Christy Trammell 1964. Are you here, Christy? and it's spelled CHRISTIETRAMEL 1964. Okay. This is for the vacuum sealer. All right. Oh, gosh. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll contact you at Christy Trammell 1964. If you are here, definitely shout it out. Okay. And then we'll just go on to the next one. And that's going to be for the funnel set. The funnel set. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad that you liked the funnel set. All right, so let's do this. Let's do the next person. Okay. This is Karaoke Manners 9393 at Karaoke Manners 9393. Are you there? And it's spelled this way: KARAOKEMANNERS 9393. Are you here? Are you here? Bueller? Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Like, I wanted you guys to be here. Congratulations. Yeah, to all the winners. To all the winners. Okay. So here's the thing. So we have all the winners. I will make sure that I contact you and that we get your ForJars prizes to you. Just so you know, we had a little scam and like something going on. You're going to receive an email or get it directly from me. I will never ask you for any amount of money for the shipping or in order to get your prize. You will receive your prize directly from ForJars, the company. Okay. I say my last name. Admit I'm brave enough to water bath low acid pressure, but I'm getting there. It's okay. If you're okay. So what we can do, if you guys want to, we can start talking about some canning stuff if you want. But congratulations to the winners. I will make sure that I get in contact with you and that you get what you need. I have it written down here, and congratulations to you. A way that you can get it, because people were asking how they get it, you can just go to forjars.com. I think it's forjars.org or something like that. And it's also, okay. And you could just order directly from their website. It is also linked in my descriptions, whether it's on IG or on YouTube. And of course, if you want to save 10%, you can use my 10% code, which is make it 10, all caps, make it 10. It just saves you 10% off. You don't have to use my code. If there is another YouTuber that you really want to support and you want to, use their code, then by all means, use their code. Just save the 10% off. Does that make sense? Save the 10% off. So whoever you want to do that with, that's fine. You don't have to use my code. All right. So congratulations to all winners. Enjoy your giveaways. Bye for now. Busy. Thank you. What you do, I learn from, laugh from. Okay. Bye. Thank you for coming and joining us. Who makes the funnels? Please. ForJars does. I don't have the package with me, but it's by ForJars. Yeah, I think it's ForJars company. Hold on. You know what? Let me look it up for you. That way we can do this together. ForJars. I just put ForJars. Yep, ForJars Co. Yep. It'll look like that. Okay. Okay. Wait, it says, oh, sorry. Hold on. Regarding the canning bean recipe, do you recommend cooking the beans prior to canning or not? So anytime I can my beans, this person says, I have a question in regards to canning bean recipes. Do you recommend cooking the beans prior to canning or not? I don't cook my beans prior to canning. And honestly, that's probably like the one thing that I am fully dedicated in pressure canning, quite honestly, is I felt like I got better results in pressure canning them than I did with water bath. I mean, it was still good. But I just put them in dried, and that's what I do. I've never ever pre-cooked beans before doing any type of preserving method. It's hard to see the page because it's dark. Oh, that's better because let me see. Let me put my brightness up. There we go. Hold on. Oh gosh, is that any better? Let me know if that's any better. Okay. Oh, and I wanted to say, if for those of you who are from Canada, because I know they're shipping to Canada, they have gem lids. That's a pretty big thing because I think a lot of companies have stopped making gem lids. So if you are someone who has that system and you want gem lids, ForJars has that, and they do ship to Canada. Okay. I thought that was just so amazing that they supply that, because I can't imagine having an entire system that, used a particular size lid and then companies weren't making it anymore. And then you're stuck with that system, so they do have that. Okay. Hello from Texas. Hi. You're welcome for answering your question. Have you canned cubed pumpkin in water bath before? I think I did the butternut squash. I didn't cube it. I did water bath it. I did it through the strainer, like I made it into a puree. That's what I did. You certainly could do it in cubes. Oh, that's good. My mom just bought me a canning jar sealer electric for dry goods. That's good. Mm-hmm. Does your discount code work up here? Yes, Daryl, it does. Yes, it works. Yeah, it does. Oh, yeah, it works in Canada. Are you from Canada, Daryl? Hi from North Carolina. I'm trying the healthy chili. What's funny about that video is I was like, gosh, is it worth putting up the video? Because I'm literally changing one thing, is that I just decided to use a healthier version of the taco seasoning instead of just using the taco seasoning pack. I felt like it was worth it because in what we're doing here, we're making small changes, gradually getting crap out of our pantry and to have healthier alternatives. So I felt like it was worth putting it up. Have you ever used European water bath times? I know the times are different there. I really haven't. I've kind of stuck to the Lancaster County times here and what I've learned here, just because, for me, that was personally a reliable source. I feel bad that I can't, give more times to where everybody is at. And I have a problem with the whole elevation thing. And I know that some people are like, if I lived here, it'd be 8 hours. If I lived over here, it'd be 4 hours. I've thought about that a lot. I don't have like answers for that. I think if I lived in Florida, I would still be water bathing probably the same amount of hours. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. I wish I had better answers. I do know that in some parts of Europe, they water bath different hours. And then some hours, like the other day, was somebody was water bathing in 3-liter jars. The water bath was like 12 hours. And when I spoke to my one friend who's Ukrainian, she's like, that's just way too long. So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, is this something that people are putting the science to, or is it something that it's like, well, we've always done it this way and it's worked this way, so therefore we're just going to continue doing it this way? You know, I've questioned that too. And it's a very valid question to ask that. But some things I just don't know. And I'm just not 100%. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to go back to some of these. Have you ever used your, okay, I have that. Have you ever canned smoked pulled pork? Not yet. I've not done that. Oh my gosh, deep off grid in the Ozarks. Hello, John. Canning chicken comes out dry for me, and I can never make the perfect chili. Coming out dry. Do you put anything in your canned chicken? You know, are you pressure canning it? Just for information purposes, so I can better answer your question. Okay. Do you ever reuse canning lids, such as for cheaper dried foods? If so, what is the best way to remove them from the jar to avoid damaging them? Is there a particular utensil? Yeah, my hands. It would be my hands, quite honestly. I don't like to use anything that would potentially like bend it with a tool. So I do kind of pry it off with my hands. And I do reuse lids. Now, when I reuse my lid, I make sure that you know what, let's open this up and show you. Oh my. Let's just use what we have here. Okay. When I reuse my lids, I make sure that the silicone seal is intact. Okay. I make sure that the seal is completely intact. I make sure that there's still a little give to it, some bounce, give it a bounce back. Okay. If I see any type of dryness, any cracking, anything like that, not going to use it. Not going to use it. If I know that it's just had its day, and you know, as someone who has canned, if you're someone who's a conditioned canner, you're going to kind of know. Sometimes I will just put it in a hot pot to heat it up to make sure that it bounces back. And just to sort of give it that extra security, if you will, to warm it up again. But that's what I do. But yeah. All right. What about cookbooks with water bath canning recipes? Any news? What about a cookbook with water bath recipes for me? Any news? Yeah, it didn't work out. So I'm going to be honest. I tried to make a cookbook with just water bath recipes, trying to find other people who would be willing to participate in it, because I myself don't feel like I have enough to even write a book. I'm thinking about doing an ebook, but the original plan that I really wanted to work out, it didn't work. it was a fail, and that's fine. It's just going to lead me to possibly do other things that I've just been thinking about lately. So yeah, I was disappointed it didn't work out, but I'm sure I'll have something at some point. It's something that I'm praying about like very, very much. So hopefully I'm thinking like an ebook, something like that with short stories is what I'm thinking. Okay. I'm just starting out. I'm really looking forward to it. Good. Keep going. Oh my goodness. Did I lose my spot here? Okay. Watching from Australia. Hello. Thank you for saying that you love watching my videos, Tammy. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Appreciate your support. I know it is a pity that it can't be shipped globally. Yeah. I wish that it was. It's a small company. I know they're trying to expand. It takes a lot of money to expand, so there's that. I canned a bunch of stuff and turned a bedroom into my pantry, so we were well prepared. Then my husband passed in August, so now I have a lot to eat. Oh my gosh, Norma, I am so sorry for your loss. I cannot even imagine the heartache and the pain. I'll be praying for you. I'm going to put your name down here. What was your husband's name, Norma? And how long were you married? How long do you water bath zucchini and squash in vinegar? So I'm so sorry I can't answer this question because I've never water bath zucchini and squash. Hello from Central Coast of California. Okay, here we go. Look, European countries don't do elevations when canning. That's what I thought. See, remember I said that in the one video where it doesn't exist there. And I feel like in Lancaster County, it doesn't exist here either, And that's why it's so hard for me to tell people like, hey, if you live in Florida versus, if you lived in, I don't know, California, like what would that look like? It's just not something that's like, but yet it works. It works. Okay. The ForJars opener is good for taking off lids. They don't damage the lids either. Yes. Look at you. You're so good. Here I am like an affiliate. And I'm like, I don't use anything. No tool. Not even ForJars. I'm just going to use my hands. But yeah, I'll have to actually try that because I've been so like, I don't want to use anything. But if you say the ForJars opener works, then great. Because I love the ForJars opener, but I never thought to like use it for that because I'm so like scared like it'll bend or warp. But actually, that probably really makes sense because the thickness of the ForJars lid is the thickest I think that anybody has. So yeah, that would make sense. Okay. We have a lot of Amish that come to our hospitals. Okay, hold on. Okay. We have a lot of Amish that come to our hospital to have their babies. And I had to tell my coworkers, please do not approach them and ask them questions because they are private people. Yes, they are private people. Mm-hmm. Okay. 38 years, Norma. Wow. 38 years. Let me see. Is it okay? Am I allowed to know his name, Norma, or is that private? If that's private, that's completely fine. Okay, or just water bath everything. Oh, sperm lids are very thicker than ForJars. Okay, I have not heard about that. I always thought ForJars was thicker, but that's fine. Bare Truth. Hi, Bear. Good evening. Sorry I'm late. Being outside working. Even the hair on my toes are sweating. I've gone live a couple times with Bare Truth. A lot of people from Florida. You're welcome. Thank you for all your recipes. You're welcome. Okay, so Tania, is that right? Tania. She said, I'm not a fan of water bath canning zucchini or squash because they're Oh, been there, tried it, and hated the texture. Okay. Gardening and gangsta is gangsta. My preserve your wealth. That's awesome. Okay, I looked up. My best friend gave me 8 cases of jars yesterday. That's awesome. Heck yeah, man. When you get jars, anytime someone calls me to see if I want jars, I'm like, absolutely, yes, absolutely. Oh, Tanya. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Tanya. Okay. Okay. Any other questions before I head off here? When am I going to bring more Mennonite recipes? I mean, I'm hoping soon. I try to look through the books. See, so here's the hard thing. I just so never want to waste food. So I want to make sure that it'll be something that my family will eat. So I just need to maybe be more intentional, take some time, look at the recipes, and just make it for you guys. Oh, you have given me so much confidence. Pressure canning is not ideal for me, and your channel has changed my mindset. Please keep going. Do what you're doing. God bless. Shabbat shalom. Thank you. Who won what? I have it here. Who won what here? The canning lids to win at Chio Mendez. The funnel scent went to at Karaoke Manners. And then vacuum sealer went to Christine Trammell, 1964. Start canning their meat in case of power outages. Yeah, John said maybe wise for everyone to start canning their meat in case of power outages. You know, I've always said that no matter what time we're in the world, that, you know, and plus the other thing is not everybody has refrigeration. So it's sometimes a better alternative for people to just, you know, can their meat. I love canned meat. I love it. I swear by it. It's awesome. Okay. That pleasure can meat taste burnt. I thought it was just me. And did I was, okay. So here comes another name I'm going to just butcher. Tessua. You know what? I have one of those names too. I'm just saying my name's Leilani and it's been butchered my whole life. She said, I was so thankful you admitted pressure canned meat tastes burnt. I thought it was just me and I did it wrong. That's just, yeah, it's my opinion. Just over the years, believe me, I was pretty strict in my USDA canning for quite some time. And then it just, you know, started to branch off, questioning things like that. And then after a while, you know, that's sort of what I came to, whereas I felt like it tasted better water bathed for me. Mm-hmm. Not a question. I just have to show you some love for West Virginia. Well, thank you very much. I take my vegetables that I have left over to save for later for soups. Yep. Mm-hmm. It was very easy to can meat. Yes, it is. Yes. I've begun canning meat a while ago for that very reason. It comes out great. I love it. I love it. Cold bath, kosher dill pickles. We love them here. Nice and crispy. Good. See if there's anything that I missed here. It's nice to like be on a live with you guys. Hi from Colorado. I just came up to canned up 2 pork roast, about 15 pounds. Wow. And made bone broth with the bones as well. You go, girl. You go, girl. That's right. Be resourceful. Mm-hmm. I'm going to start working on doing meat canning soon. I've been scared of it, but I got to try it. So, you know, fear is something that I get no matter how people can. You could do the most strict USDA standard way of canning, because I've taught canning classes and we're, you know, in Pennsylvania, I have to teach according to USDA regulations. Okay. Even with that, people are scared, and that's okay. Having a natural fear, it's okay. It's, it's your brain and your body telling you to be cautious. All right. So just, be cautious. Little by little, you'll develop confidence in that area if that's the way that you want to go. That's what happened with me. If that's just not something you're comfortable with, then by all means, don't do it. I never want anybody to do anything in their kitchen that they don't feel comfortable with at all, ever. Okay. Also, it's not like the USDA or the the National Center of Home Food Preservations, can guarantee your safety either. These are just all recommendations. They're all recommendations. There is no guarantee. Okay. And that's not to put more fear. It's just like, no matter what, you're taking a chance. You can do the tested recipes and stick with that. Or if you truly know somebody who you trust them and they, they're talking about, it's a reliable source, you feel you can, build your confidence in that way too. It really is different for everyone. When I first tried the Susie potatoes, I believe that's the first thing that I water bathed. That was a low acid food. We did replace the acid with vinegar. Okay. But I remember just taking a potato and just being like, I'm going to die, and just like putting it in my mouth. But I'm like, you know what? This woman has done this. She's got like 9 kids. She's done this forever. And I trusted her. And that was just my experience personally. Now, when I go to open up a jar, it's like nothing for me because I trust the process. However, every single time I do canning, I don't care if it's USDA regulated or not, make sure you are thorough and clean in your process. Okay. Don't skip washing your vegetables, your jars. Don't get sloppy. Don't get to that comfort level where you're not, what is it? Like, I want to say being safe, or like, oh gosh, I'm just not the best speaker. Just don't get to that point where you're being blasé. Okay. Make sure that you're continuing your good canning skills. Okay. All right. Can you can yogurt to be shelf stable? I don't think so. I don't think so. We even use the fat from the meats and water bath those for my dogs. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, we need to do this once a week. We can learn a lot. What you do is truly a blessing for us. One big family. I feel like it's one big family too. I do too. I really do. Although this once a week, oh my gosh, you guys are going to have to pray for me because it's no secret that I have anxiety and that it can be hard for me. Well, just keep praying for me. Keep praying for me without that. You know what I'm saying? Just pray. How long water bath can meat will last? Okay, so here's the thing. When it comes to a shelf life for these types of recipes, I can't give an answer. I can just, because it's never been so-called tested. I've had some people say 2 years. I've had some people say 3 years. I've had some people say stick to the regular 18 months. So I don't really have an answer for that. I wish I could be more precise in that, but I'm not going to lie to you and tell you it's this, or that. I really don't know. I know for me, so far, I've gone over a year with my canned meat. So far, for me. Okay. Have you ever canned ghee? No, I haven't. I have not yet even experimented or even really tasted ghee yet. Wait, maybe I did taste it once, but I have not gotten into that yet. Yes, I have made homemade dog food because I love my fur babies. I actually have a reel coming out with me hugging one of my fur babies and stuff like that, and using my chicken broth in my eggs for me and for them too. Bones can be used, yep, multiple times for broth, and then can toss them into the garden. Yes. I never buy dog food or cat food. I water bath their food and it comes out great. We just opened up some canned meat from 2022. It was delicious. Okay. Prayers for you. My son suffers greatly with panic disorder. It's hard. It really is hard. I pray every day. If it weren't for his grace, seriously. I've eaten green beans that were 19 years old. They were fine. Oh my gosh, 19 years old. Oh my word. Tell me more. I don't can ghee and have no problem. I just have it on the pantry shelf. Okay. I found it a month ago. My fur baby has cancer, and I truly believe it was from her dog food and treats. Okay. 19 years old. I know. Seriously. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm still here, she said. Okay. Yeah, you'll have to tell me more, Kathy, about that. Well, yeah, you're still here. Okay, I get it now. Sorry, I was a little slow on that one. My fur baby is too picky. He thinks he has to eat what I eat. Well, I get it. You know what? Lately, I'm telling you, I go to my stovetop and they know when it's time to eat because I'm cooking for them. And they just hover over the kitchen and they hover because they know it's coming. I have my grandmom's jars and still use them. I inherited a bunch of jars. I was going to do a video on my favorite jars. I don't know. Would you guys like something like that? Because I'd like to show some of these beautiful jars. There's something about jars. I don't know what it is that just draws me to them, but they're so beautiful. And each and every one to me, like not everyone. Okay. There are particular ones that I love so much. Do you have any recipes for dog food? My little one has issues with chicken. Honestly, my recipes are whatever. Okay, so sometimes I'll take white rice, pumpkin. I do add some sort of meat, whether that would be chicken, beef, or venison. Sometimes if I don't have meat, then I will take eggs and I will scramble them up with some chicken broth and do that. Every meal looks different, but I try to stick to that. Sometimes boiled carrots. You can give a little bit of yogurt, not a ton. Sometimes salmon, but salmon is rare because it's ridiculously expensive. Okay. Saw your video on your peach jam that was runny. It's not you, it's the pectin. I talked to a bunch of canning friends and we all had that problem. I had to use 4 bags for 6 jars of jam. Yeah, I was like, are you kidding me? So it's just, peach jam syrup. Thank you for telling me that because sometimes I'm just like, what happened? Did I not boil this down right? But either way, the great thing is that if your jam doesn't set, you can either reset it again, or you can use it as a syrup because basically when you make syrups, it's the same thing minus the pectin. So you can use it as that. And honestly, I was so tired that week. I was like, I don't care. We're just going to have it a peach syrup. Oh yeah. Hi from Germany. I am using Vec. Is it Vec? Is it pronounced Vec jars or Weck jars? Like with a V, Vec. And they are beautiful to look at. They are stunningly beautiful. They are beautiful. I only have them because I requested them for my 40th birthday. And I love them. Oh gosh, if I could get them constantly, I would have them all because it is such a beautiful system. And I love how everything is glass except for the rubber seal, which is like, they'll last you forever. Spinach is, oh, spinach. Okay, yes. And homemade dog food is very healthy for them. Okay, homemade is best and they live longer. Yes, I would agree. Oh, and the chicken broth. Yeah, I said chicken broth and eggs, but sometimes, honestly, aside of just them getting their meal, I'll give them a little crock of warmed chicken broth for them just because of the gelatinous and helping their joints, especially for my one older dog who you don't get to see a whole lot. She's 13 years old. And giving her chicken broth, I believe, has really helped with her joints. Yes, Danielle Kramer is responding to Dana saying that she did research and was horrified about how many dog foods have toxic ingredients. It's so true. It's just as bad as what they're giving to us. It's processed food. You know, it's just as bad. Saying hello from Scotland. Oh my gosh, we love to can pie filling. That's one thing I need to do. I need to get more pie fillings in my pantry. Would bone marrow be good for older dogs? Yeah, I mean, as long as I'm not an expert, but I have given bone marrow to my dogs, you know, as long as it's like grated like very well, like made into like a powder. I'm sure that they have some. I mean, I made some, put some in the garden, and then I gave some to my dogs in their chicken broth. It's good for them. I make beef jerky for them. No bought treats. It's full of chemicals. You're right. I should make beef jerky too. Okay, with apple butter, can you use something to help thicken it up more? My last batch was thin after cooking overnight. Okay, so here's the thing with apple butter, okay? I do have a video on it. Cooking apple butter, the number one ingredient is patience and time, literally, because you have to just let it sit. Mine took 3 days, and literally, it was funny because I had 2 crock pots going, and I would keep going in and stirring it. And I just told my husband, I was like, I feel like I'm just stirring my witch's brew because I just keep coming in and I'm like, just keep turning it. And it's bubbling and it's getting darker and darker as the days go by. But that's when you're going to get it to get really thick. You really want that evaporation to happen with your applesauce. That's what you're going to do. Just give it time, and it takes days, and just have some patience. Yeah. 3 days minimum. Yep. I'm not expecting to get another dog anytime soon after my little Dixie, but I will always do homemade foods from them on out. I made butterscotch apple butter this year. It was amazing. That sounds amazing. Would love to know that question. I don't know what question. What question, Bear Truth? Okay. Have you ever made jam using just fruit and pectin without the added sugar or sweetener? Did we do that? I don't know. I know I did a video with blueberry jam. Let me look it up. And I think we just cooked that down. Let me check. Sorry, let me just look here because I really want to try to answer your question. I'm looking through my content. You know, my content, it's so funny because I forget my own recipes and I will go back and look at it. Okay, so I don't think we did one without sugar. The one here says blueberry jam, no pectin. Okay, so I think we may have put sugar in it. I'd have to watch it again, but we didn't do any pectin. I think what we did was focus on just boiling it down until it got to the consistency where it could be jam. That's how I was with my pear butter. It took forever to cook down. I've seen a video, this is from Bear Truth, where they use like that non-sugar. It's got that saccharin stuff in it. I'm not using saffron. I'm sorry. You mean saccharin? I've made it with syrup that I reduced from juice. How did that turn out, Mrs. Unnecessary? I hope everyone remembers to stock up on food for their fur babies as well. Yes, we need to do that. You know what? It's crazy because I told my husband, we actually don't even really need to buy dog food because they eat what we eat, and we try to eat as healthy as possible. However, remember that greens powder that I made? Shout it out here if you know about that greens powder. I'm going to go grab it real quick. Okay. I have the greens powder here. And you know how I'm talking about how much I love it. I've been using it in smoothies, mainly a lot in smoothies. And I'm trying to transition from, eating healthy, but every once in a while I get a sweet tooth. I know. You know what this is? It's a glazed donut. But, I kind of try to offset it with a little bit of green powder. Make myself feel better. That's just how it is some days. You know what I mean? Just some of those days, I'm like, whatever. We'll use the green powder and it'll be okay. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I just can't turn down the processed foods. I'm doing everything I can. There's this app called Bobby Approved. I don't know if you're familiar with that app. It has been the best and worst thing that has ever happened to me because it has given me so much knowledge on food and what is inside our food, but then yet it is also taken away so much. And it has been really hard. But I figured, there has to be a balance because I don't want to have a terrible relationship with food. So seriously. Yeah, especially at certain times. I'm eating the donut. I'm going to do it. Okay? All right. And this worked fine. Oh, you know what? While we're here, let's do a live demonstration of, if we even can, because my computer, guys, if you were to see my computer, you'd be like, you'd have to seriously get a new one. Try to do a live demonstration for the vacuum sealer kit. They have a wide mouth and a regular mouth. This is the regular mouth. Let me see if I can. Okay, good. You can. Okay, that's better. Gosh, it's so smushed down. Pretty good, right? That's what I thought. The lighting is not my best. I'm so sorry. It's because it's behind me and my computer, it dies if it's not plugged in. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to end the live. Congratulations to the people that did win. Thank you so much for sticking with me and and watching my channel. It's just been such a blessing to be able to be on this journey with you all. And yeah, I don't even know what else to say other than thank you so much for your support. And if you get ForJars anything, make sure you use someone's code to save 10% off. Okay. If anything, it saves you money. So yes, I will talk to you guys later. I've been trying to post a little bit more, trying to be more consistent. So thank you for everything. I'm going to try to get off. As always, God bless. And I have no idea how to stop this live. So you guys can see me. Here it is. All right, guys, take it easy. Love you. Here we go.